welcome to today's video. I wanted to do a fall look. Just that simple. Let's put some headband on. Let's get in the fall mood. I know I am. It's currently 75 degrees. And but when I got this idea, it was 58, I believe. Yeah, 58. I had a long sleeve shirt on. I had to go to the doctor this morning to give some blood. So that's what I did this morning. And so I came back and I was like, I really want to do a fall look. I do my filming on the weekdays, and the weekends it's very hard to film because we have our grandchildren. We have two of the grandchildren during the weekends. Now, and it's hard to film because the walls are so thin, that it takes away from them. It's easier to edit. Like I can edit when they're asleep, I can put my headphones on and I can, go to the computer and I can edit. So that's typically what I do, is I try to edit during the weekends when they're here. If they're outside and I don't feel like being outside, or they're, playing, doing something that doesn't require me. So anyway, but I'm doing my look today using the Nomad, the Orient Express palette. And that's what the inside of it looks like. This is such a beautiful palette. And to me, it looks very fall. You wouldn't, looking at the outside, this is, the outside looks like this. I wouldn't think, oh, this is going to be a fall palette. I just love this palette. This is aesthetically beautiful. It's, velvet, plush, and it has these beautiful tones to it. Beautiful. Some neutrals, some cool, some warm. I just love this palette. And I was going through my palettes, and I was like, I actually picked up a Beauty Bay palette, the Rich palette, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna do a 5 looks, 1 palette, and then so I had it picked up, and then I picked this one was on the bottom row, on my Nomads, because they're pretty tall. It was on the bottom row with my Beauty Bay palettes, and I was like, oh no. When I picked this one up, I was like, oh, I'm going to use that one. So, I primed my eyes. I used the Jaclyn Hill concealer as my eye primer. And I went in with this shade right here to just set that concealer so the other shadows would go on. So, I cleaned all of my brushes. So, hopefully, I'll be able to not have to be making so much noise. I took all of my brushes off of my desk, put them all in a pile, pulled very few, so I'm not constantly digging. We'll see how that goes. This is me we're talking about. So I think I'm going to go and I want to use this really pretty green right here. It's beautiful. So I think I'm going to go in. I'm going to start off with this shade right there in this palette. And that's it. I'm just going to do an eye look. I'm not going to do a whole full face. But this was just so pretty. I'm so thankful. And I'm so happy. I'm glad to have 400 subscribers, but I'm more excited to be giving away. Let me make that make sense. it makes me feel good that there are people that watch me, but it makes me feel even better that I'm able to give back. If that makes sense. So, that shade that I'm putting down is a very, very, very light shade. It is just, if I did not have that concealer down, you probably wouldn't be able to see this color. It's about the color of my skin tone, if not a little lighter, which is fine. I like this color. That's one reason I use it. Now, I'm going to go in with, what color do I want to go in with next? I think I'm going to go in with this one right here. And I'm going to use a smaller brush because I don't really want the focus to be brown. I'm going to use green.